What's going on, bros? Welcome back inside of Moco, our first evening stream for Moco. Crazy times, crazy things. Man, I hope you're all doing well. What's up, Gemini King, Adam, Victoria? Welcome to the stream. This is a very special night. This is a very different night than anything we've ever done since we've been covering Moco here in the channel. What's up, Best Hacks? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the stream, guys. This stream is going to be segmented into two separate parts. We are going to first start inside of Moco. We're going to do some of our mobs. We're going to do the event. We're going to take a look at some new cosmetics inside of the game. Then we are going to take a look at the absolute beginning of something really new, a game called Etheria Restart. That portion of this stream will be actually a sponsored portion of the stream, and I would love it if you guys stuck around and even tried out the game when we get to that point in time. Or I should say, pre-register for it. All right? You finished the event in 5 minutes? What do I think about the cosmetic? Let's start with the cosmetic, all right? First of all, I hope you guys had a great day. I hope everyone's doing well. Your week ended nicely. And you're well and ready to hang out with me for a little bit here. I will not typically do evening streams like this, okay? They'll typically be during the day. The new cosmetic. By the way, if you do decide to buy anything, make sure you use code ECHO. Drop code ECHO into the game. I'm a Supercell creator now for over 9 years. Absolutely love it. And ask you guys to use my code, unless if there's someone else's you want to use. The new Candied Punk Fruit Fun. Man, I think these outfits are actually pretty sick. I think they're pretty cool looking. I like the futuristic vibe. I like this one quite a bit. Reminds me of Spike from Brawl Stars. Don't love the pink one. I like how everything here is kind of like, what's up, cyberpunky. I really like that a lot. But these, I don't think these are as good as the previous ones that were in the shop. I like those ones better. Yo, what up, Herc? How you doing? You bought all the cosmetics, man. How much did it cost for all the cosmetics? What was the cost of all of them all together? Just curious. Yo, what up, Melody? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, we got a 2-hour event. It's a whole event. 50 bucks, huh, for everything? I like the old ones better. 640 Mo Gold, 50 bucks. That's what I thought. I appreciate you using my code. Use code ECHO. Let's go. Thank you so much. Got multiple things going on at once, but we're taking care of all of it. Don't worry. So, what do we start with? Do we do a little bit of farming? Now, let's do the event first, actually. Let's do this event and figure that out. So, anti-death ball. Oh, right. This is the death ball one, right? Shall we start up a party? Shall we start up a party? Does anyone want to do it with me? We have a small group in here right here tonight. I anticipate that this stream is going to be a little bit smaller than normal because of the time. The reason that we are going later tonight is because the Etheria Restart reveal stream that we're going to be broadcasting doesn't start until an hour from now. So that's why we have a later start time than we typically do. All right, we got our lobby code up there. If anyone wants to join, you're more than welcome to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. We can go in with randoms, and that's okay. I'll run the event with you guys. Cool, man. Tomorrow you get to level 90, Victoria. Wow. That's actually impressive. That is impressive. I'll give it a minute for people to come on in. Second was a bit of a challenge, but the rest of them were fun, White Wolf says. I want the experience. I'm not gonna buy the pass here. It's a $3.99 pass. Basically, you get the bird and the dance move. I don't care about the dance moves, and honestly, I wouldn't run them with the bird. So that's what I like here, you know? Like, you don't have to buy everything. If you don't like it, you just don't buy it. If the cosmetic doesn't vibe with you, you just don't buy it. You know, that's really all it comes down to. I'm going to edit the game because I have Etheria Restart in here as the game, which is not the case. So we're going to get that out of here. Moco is not a thing. Boom, save that. We'll change everything up. Wait a second, why did it do that? Moco game, no, none. Okay, cool. We're good now. We are good now. What's up, everybody on Twitch? I hope you're all doing well. Let's see if I can get a little party together for this. I don't think there's anybody. Oh, we do have some people in here. Let's do the special event. Let's come right here. Look at Will got to 90. Man, you guys are crushing, man. You guys are crushing it. I love it. So my son logs into Brawl Stars in my account and he's like, Dad, you have 250 friend requests. I'm like, yeah, man. It's all about Moco. What's up, Herc? What do you think of the repetitiveness of Moco? Easy money. I enjoy repetitiveness because of the genre. It's an action RPG. It's kind of standard for the genre. But I do agree that it is a little bit repetitive and that they need to bring new stuff and that things need to advance. I agree with that. I actually am trying to get into a conversation with either probably Kairos to kind of talk about all of that, this stage of things. Boom, mark on red. How many do we have in here? Only 9. We need a couple more. We got to get a few more of you guys up in here. We got to get up in here. In 53 minutes, we are getting the Etheria Restart debut. All right, here we go. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Wait, it says 8 of 15 joined. Did this freeze up on me or what? Is anybody else in? I'm in the lobby. Let's go. You're so pumped. Nice, man. I'm pumped too. Pretty pumped as well. Did my game freeze or are we all just... Oh, there we go. Let's go. Let's do this. This should be fun. We got to get this in, I forget the time, but under a certain amount of time. Come on, boys, stay alive. Please stay alive. My goal is to 1, 2, 3 these events. That's what I'm hoping for. Oops. Oh, we all took a shot there. We're almost done. We got them down to a quarter health. Let's keep this going, baby. We are a beast team. This is the Echo Squad right here. By the way, really cool thing coming soon. I can't announce anything about it yet, but we're going to have an exclusive chat very soon, guys. I can't wait. I'm going to be making it for this group at some point in time. Oh, that's cool looking. Absolutely love that. All 3. 1 down. 2 to go. How long should the elite program be in your point of view? Easy money. I've spoken about this a few times, actually. I think that the perfect amount of time is 1 quarter. 1 quarter of the year, which is 3 months. I think that would be a perfect amount of time. What are we getting here? Let's go with the time ring. We're going to go time ring. Cooldown reduction. Gadget. We'll take it. So the next one, we're going to be defending the van, right? Let's go defend the van. Can we defend the van together? Let me move my water. Oh, by the way, I was really excited because I picked up these. Barbecue seeds, not sponsored. These things are good. They are good. I'm gonna put them over here. I like big party events so we can all play at once. I like that too. What up, Jesse Gomes? Bought Mogold with code ECHO so I could get the new premium cosmetics in the shop. Jesse, thank you so much. Thanks for the hookup. I appreciate that. I do think the XP cap should be increased a bit more. Yeah, sometimes you get some experience and then it's like over, you know? All right, let's do this. Can we get this done in one? Remember, we can heal the van as well. Remember, that is the thing. Where am I? There I am. When they spawn everywhere, it makes it a little bit more difficult, honestly. We don't have to worry about protecting the van because the van will get protected organically with our wands. Yo, what up, Jacob Reynolds? How you doing, homie? Welcome to the stream, man. Exciting stream tonight. One that I'm very excited about. I know many of you don't know this, but I am starting a 4th YouTube channel where I'm going to be uploading for Etheria Restart, which is a turn-based strategy JRPG game that could be like, I think it could be JRPG strategy game of the year. So I'm starting up a channel for it, and we're live streaming the announcement here tonight, right after this Moco stream. So I'm hoping that my Moco fam will come through and support. I'll let you guys know the channel and all that stuff during the stream, because that's where I'm going to be uploading videos about it. Just promoting things here tonight, and maybe another day like a promo stream video or something. Corrupt Spirit. Oh, snap diddly doo dang. Shout out to you for hooking me up with Etheria. Oh, Herc, did you use my code to download it? I hope you did. I have a special link. I have a QR code. Should I throw it in the screen, the QR code? The link is actually in the description of this video. And it's pinned at the top, actually, too. I think I should throw the QR code on here, shouldn't I? I'm going to do that. How easy is the event for you, Echo? So far, it's pretty easy, man. The first one we did 1, 2, 3 in one shot. This one, I'm thinking it's going to be the same. We have one more wave. Trick is getting everything to stay together. Van's looking fine. Heavy boomer. We're healing each other. Is that it? That's it. 2:47. I think we got it done in time for all three. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. All three. We beat it in less than 3 minutes and 30 seconds. People are close to level 100. That's insane to me. Actual insanity. All right, we got more rewards. 10K experience right there. Actually, we're going to be at probably level 81, end of 81 by the end of this stream. What up, Havoc? How you doing, bro? Chilling, man. I'm about to show you guys a new game tonight. For me, I completed it in about 5 minutes for all of them. This event, in my opinion, was easier than the limited time event that they had. Quite possibly. Let's try this. Now we have, oh no, I didn't mean to go in. Cancel. I wanted to go in with friends, with you guys. This one right here is, I believe, glad to catch a little of the stream. Yo, what up, lowercase, bro? You got my follow on Twitter, man. I don't follow a ton of people, man. I don't follow a lot of people. I've seen your videos, by the way. I could tell by the thumbnail. It's very distinct. I didn't realize that that was you, though. Much respect, bro. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of grinding. Then we're going to be playing some Etheria Restart in about 40 minutes. Oh, snap. Did that start without me? Let's just stay together, boys. Let's target. Is the trick here to target one at a time? The trick is to not get that at... To not do that. Oh my god, he hit me. Jesus. I saw that. I'm on a thank you, trying to actually get more into Twitter. Twitter's okay, man. It's never going to be life-changing for you. It's not going to, like, do anything crazy for your YouTube channels or anything. I used to think that it would, but it's really not. I'm getting my butt kicked right here on this one. This one's hard, I guess. This back Berserker's almost down. Let's try and get him down first. Oh, Jesus. I hate these guys, man. I want this one in the back down first. He is. He's down. Only 9 are active right now? Whoa, look at that. Barely any health. I think we got this. Oh, no, not another one of these. God. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get this one in time. Oh, we did it in a minute and 1:30.25. Whoa, there's someone. That was weird. I don't think we. Oh my god. 1 minute and 40 seconds is the time. So we literally 1, 2, 3 that, and I died 4 times in that final one. We'll grab the Mo Gold. That's complete. That was easy. And through all that, we have... Oh, there's an overcharge alert and Corrupted Ruins. And I have 3 jobs in there. That's what we're going. Corrupted Ruins right now. Let's see if we can get a mega or something. I'd love it if I can get my experience fast tonight, since the stream is only into Moco for an hour. What is this, a heavy scorcher? I want some big XP. There's an overcharged super spear jumper. Up. There, and an overcharged corrupt spirit. And an overcharged heavy. Wow, there's a lot of things here. Let's take them all down, baby. All down, Will's the man. I know he got his experience ready for the day. He's still here to hang out with us. Get this one down here. That's down as well. Let's get it. Got 3k XP for that. Chaos Core came through. Spear Jumper's down. Cool. Following the mob, baby. We're looking for megas. We're looking for megas. Oh, there's something down there. There's something down there. What is it? It's purple. It's an overcharged again. These things are gonna go down quick right here. Yeah, it did, baby. Spear jumpers over here. Just gotta get a couple of these. A few more over here. We just run down to the bottom. Thank you guys for following, helping me out. I got a Scorcher back here. I just gotta hit real quick. Bone Smasher's there too. We could ignore them. I'll keep running around with you guys. I know what you're looking for. You're looking for those big, juicy megas. Oh, yeah. Oh, can I get to that Scorcher and finish that job? Yep. Nope. Oh, there's an overcharge down below. Overcharged Bone Smasher. Let's get it. Oh, baby. We're staying alive. We're doing good. The coolest thing, man, is that there's a bunch of you guys running with me. Although I already know that you got your experience for the day. You're literally gaining nothing with this, but running with the crew. And there's something cool about that, man. Okay, the last thing that I need is to get a heavy charger. And obviously we have the overcharged event going on. So I already got to the next level right now. We're at over 81. The heavy scorcher. I heard of someone getting their experience for the day in 2 minutes recently. They got like 45,000 points in there, like when they just jumped into the game. I beat them all in the first try. Yeah, so did we. Followed your new channel, Jacob? Thank you. Where'd you see it? Is it in the description of this? Appreciate that, bro. That new channel has no content on it yet, but it will soon. It will very soon. Here we go. I could actually stream to that channel too. You're gonna get to see all the new scenes I made for Etheria Restart as well on my stream day. Built everything out recently. Where's the heavy charger? I just need one. Overcharged event's over, so all I need is a heavy charger. I'm just gonna go hunting for it. Nothing. Literally nothing. I see you. Can I please find one of these bad boys? The heck? Is there really nothing here? Oh, thanks so much, Jacob. I appreciate that, man. It's gonna be a big learning curve. Brand new game to learn. It's gonna be fun. We got some time. Bloom. Overcharge straight ahead. We're able to get there in time. Ooh, that knocked me out in a weird fashion. And a berserker, huh? Got them both. About 2,300. Where's the heavy charger? I'm running up. Victoria and I had closed and just now realized you said hi. We closed up the close stream. We left the stream lowercase. Oops. Why can't I find this charger? I mean, we've circled the map a few times now. Odd. Oh, close chat. I'm just kidding, bro. You have no obligation to stay. Yo, what's up, Sir Sean? Hey, Echo, have you tried the all gauntlet build for Portable Portal? I'm enjoying it. Yeah, man. I put out a video today on Portable Portal on how I like to do it. There were a lot of suggestions there for how I changed up. I think it was the passives. I love that, man. Go down. Why are we not finding a heavy charger, guys? Anyone need a code for the game? I actually posted on my Twitter and on my community page today a code for people to play. And yesterday I put out a video telling people how to... There's the heavy charger we need. telling people how to get themselves involved in the game, the best like ways of doing it. So I think I had all that covered pretty good. This is the heavy charger I need, and then we could be out. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Dunzo. Alright, I'm gonna leave this zone. We're gonna get our experience, we're gonna get our rewards. No obligation, but we out here supporting. I know, bro. I know that, man. Do you stream or you only do video? Alright. Bam-a-lam. Bam-a-lam. Some tokens. Another core. We're gonna go pulse. Get us up to 81. Yo, what up, V-dubs? How you doing, bro? You stream too? I'll be live in... Oh, so when I'm done, when I'm going offline, you'll be going online. I'm gonna pop in if I'm not half asleep. I'm pretty tired right now. I'm pretty tired. Bang, bang, bang. Streaming late today. Yeah, we're streaming late because I have this stream is actually sponsored by Etheria Restart, and we're going to be sharing some new stuff regarding Etheria Restart in about 30 minutes. I'm going to have a timer up on the screen soon when their stream is going to be starting. Their stream starts in 33 minutes and 51 seconds. I'm watching it. You know, maybe I should. Nah, we're not gonna show that. So yeah, I'm actually plugging my whole channel of you know, creating for this new game. It's not just plugging a game. It's something I'm going to be investing pretty heavily into. Let's go to... I'm going to go quick to the Corrupted Forest just to complete this. You don't have to come if you don't want. I need to kill some summoners. And then I'm out of here. Just a quick one. There's another one. Did that summoner just summon the summoner? Makes it nice and easy if they would continue to do that. I actually like this zone and the enemies in it. Another summoner right there. We want it. It's 3. You got the alarm bell. Ba-bang. Heavy spitter may as well kill these things. And the Overlord. Whoops, or they could kill me. Love those emotes, bro. Would have known about this if not your Diablo. You wouldn't have known about this? Oh, wait, did I mention this in my Diablo channel? I mean, I know I in the past talked about Moco. I didn't say anything today, though. Well, welcome, brother. Welcome, Phillips. One more summoner right over here, and then I'm out. We'll dive a little bit deeper into the next zones. This game is awesome, bro. Yo, what's up, Ricky? How you doing, bro? Oh, wait, there's a reboot? Let's go do the reboot. We could make our way up there quick. Alright, we gonna get anything decent out of this? Not much. Not much. Alright, let's get out of here. We got a few more things to do. I'm gonna sit down. Because it's 9:30 p.m. That's why I'm sitting down. A couple months back I did, man. Have you been playing, Phillips? Alright, what do we want here? We're gonna go guard ring, 100%. Love guard ring. Oh man, good, I'm glad. Did you get everything in the new merch shop? I didn't, man. I don't love the cosmetic. I wish I kind of got the previous one. I like it a lot more. The thing is, this cosmetic that I'm wearing, 1 second. We're gonna go warrior. This cosmetic that I'm wearing right here, if there's not something I like more than it, I'm not gonna buy it. I love this cosmetic, so there has to be something better. Yo, what up, Smoothio? Smoothio, I love that name, bro. I'm not gonna lie, on your videos for this channel popped off while I was watching one of your I'm not gonna lie. One of your videos for this channel popped up while I was watching one of Kairos's vids. Clicked on it, and now here, and happy to support you. Dude, that's how it works, man. We, having content, having multiple YouTubers, it recommends content to other people. It's how this whole thing works. How do you join the Death Ball? You see that lobby code right down there below me? The lobby code is what you join, and then you just join the zone with us, and we are going right now into the corrupted cave. There's an invasion alert going on there now as well. Let's go on in and crush some stuff. I see something purple. Is that a portal? Is that an invasion? Oh, hello. The heavy scorcher. He just hurt me. I'm not dodging. Oh, I literally just went right into that. Final warning, lag? I didn't have any lag. I can't use that as an excuse. Is there a way to play Etheria before June 5th? Not that I know of yet. But we're going to learn a lot about it on this stream today. We are going to learn... Jesus Christ. Is there a way to play Etheria before June 5th? You could pre-register with the link in the description. I said I was going to put a QR code on here. Here's the QR code right here. If you want to play Etheria, this QR code you see right here in the corner, you could scan that. That'll get you pre-registered for Etheria Restart. There's also a link in the description, all that stuff. All the YouTuber, all the 9, you know what all the YouTuber people say. Click the link and... Wow, I'm getting my butt kicked right here, man. This is for Etheria Restart right here. Just so you all know. That's to pre-register to play. Wow, we just cleared out a bunch over here. We gotta protect some plump spirits now. One protected. There's more right here. Another one, I should say. Yeah, perfect. You're going in the right direction. Love it. I love it. Yeah, guys, that actually, if you scan that QR code or use my link and pre-register, it doesn't cost anything. It's absolutely free, and it definitely supports the channel. So if you're someone that wants to support the channel, you use code ECHO. First of all, that's the best thing you can do. I appreciate that. But if you aren't a donator or not a member because you don't have money or you don't want to do it, that's totally cool. Scanning that QR code and pre-registering for Etheria Restart supports me because they are going to be paying for a sponsorship and they want to see people involved in the game. So that's a great way to support. You get your friends, all that. Yo, what up, Ryan? How you doing? Can you make the QR code bigger? Oh, an overcharge. You can't get that? Is it on your phone? Are you looking at it on your phone? I'm gonna wait until I get this stuff dead. Then I can make it bigger again. Oh, there is a plump spirit we're protecting in here too. We're double dipping. We're getting an overcharge and protecting a plump spirit. Maybe there's 2 hidden in here. That was only 2,500 experience. I need one more plump spirit. Let's make this QR code bigger. How's that? I'm gonna move this. We're gonna move our lobby code up. Everything should be good now. It's getting warm in here. My office is getting warm. It's because of the lights, and it's because of the computer heat. It's a plump spirit up top. That's my last one I gotta get. And then we'll go to one more zone. It's cut off the screen a little. Oh no. No, it's not. I'll go like that, so it's definitely not. You tell them a little OCD about making things fit right, can't you? Alright, let's get out of here. Return home. Yeah, on the phone. I get it. There's a link in the description. There's a pinned comment as well. It's all there. It's all there. Yo, you got it, final warning. Yeah, Wolfie, it is a weird time for a stream. I actually I used to in the past do streams a lot at night. There's an event that we're going to be tuning into in approximately 30 minutes, and it starts in 30 minutes, which is why I did tonight's stream in the evening. Gadget crit, baby. Yeah, we'll be back to normal, or on normal stream times. I wonder, is that QR code behind? Let me move it again. I'm gonna move it here, and I'm gonna move the Etheria logo here. Okay, I think that all works. All right, we got one more zone to go to. It is the Corrupted Castle. We got to take down a Mega Slime Overlord and a Boomer. Let's go get it done. Let's go get this done. Center lane. We got a Mega Slime. Wow, what is that? A Mega Overlord. I don't need to kill a Mega Overlord, but let's do it anyway. Oh. Oh, these guys jump around. Let's get the guy we gotta get. I don't want to miss the one that I need for my bounty, for my job. Mega Slime down. I'm going around for the Overlord. Well, there's a lot of purple things everywhere. Wow. There's a lot of action right here, boys. I'm caught in the middle of it too. I'm trying to like not die, not get hit by stuff. That didn't work. Wow, you got so many pending missions, huh? Me? I don't know, do I have a lot of pending missions? What do you mean, jobs? This zone is new. I haven't done a ton of this zone. Oh, wow. Get back into this. Yeah, I didn't play it all today, anticipating... That's not true. I did play some today. I didn't play a ton today, anticipating tonight's stream. Alright, where to next? Another one here. Alright, we're getting a bunch of jobs done right now. Just in fighting here, because we have not spent a lot of time here, if you recall. throwing a lot into this. There we go. Nice Victoria. Nice melody. Yeah, that's my last quote right there, lowercase, right? We gotta have fun, man. Spitters. The Mega Overlord. Oh, that's nice. We got him taken down before he jumped. We didn't have to chase him. That was good. Yeah, I meant job. I wonder why you didn't... If we didn't do one for... Yeah, I think 10 is the most you could accumulate, I want to say. That's my thought process there. I don't love this. Everything explodes on the ground. It's a little annoying, if I'm being honest. It's down here. Everyone seemed to run this way. Oh, a ladybug. Yo, what up, Stanley? How you doing, bro? Nice to see you, buddy. We're looking for one more boomer. Can we find it? At least so we could, you know, get in our jobs for the day. We got about 19 minutes until we get a preview, first look at Etheria Restart. It's good to be up to date on what new games are. Yo, what's up, Sanruka? I'm doing well. How are you? Where'd this guy go? He's gonna jump again. I don't love the jumping. It's annoying to have to chase him down. Yo, what up, the right stuff? You're not to the Corrupted Castle yet? Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I just had some jobs I had to get done. We don't have the biggest group with us right now. Yo, Ayush, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Is there an upcoming update next month? They've been doing updates. I haven't heard of anything huge yet, but we've also been a little bit kept in the dark about, like, you know, what is coming when. Can't join at 7 a.m. Well, good morning. Hope you're doing well, homie. Thanks for tuning in when you wake up, just to say hi. I appreciate it. We're completing a lot of jobs on this zone, by the way, because we haven't run it very much. That said, I can't find what I'm looking for. Did that summoner just go away as well? kind of lose your enemies. Uh-oh. I love alarm bells, by the way. Boomer's impossible to complete the world unless an invasion portal because they don't spawn there? No. No, don't say that, Victoria. Is that true? You think I have a bugged quest? Victoria's right. I'm still gonna complete a few things in here. We don't have to run away just yet, do we? How do you get rid of a quest then, if it's bugged? No, I know you're not lying. I know you're not. Boomer quest is bugged. No boomer spawn in the cast. Yeah, I actually saw someone say that today in the chat. I didn't realize it was for this though. All right, so that's a quest we can't get done. If that is true, I believe that that was said to be fixed in the next quick patch, which could be happening whenever. When are they going to start letting people in without requiring a code? They haven't told us. I will say, though, they did put out a code today. I shared it on my X account and on my community tab. So if you want to get in, now is the time. You're able to get in now. Plus, I put another video out showing you multiple ways to get invites to the game. But to answer your question more directly, they did not give us a date for when this is actually going to be downloadable and playable by anybody at any point in time anyhow. I have to keep an eye on some other things here, my friends. We are multi-streaming and multitasking. Yo, what up, ATL? How you doing, bro? No Mega tonight, huh? No Mega? We're gonna end this with no Mega tonight? Is that really how this is gonna look? We're cutting it down. We're cutting it down right now. 12 minutes until we get our preview. Well, there was actually something else I needed to look at real quick. Got it. Cool. Wow, streams are so much quieter at night, huh? That's okay though. Only for the true OGs, right? Oops. How old's your daughter, lowercase? Well, I guess she's not that old, the bottle, right? That makes sense. Doing a little exploring of the zone. There we go. I'm gonna cut right up. What do we got here? Spitter? Thank you guys for running those requests with me. That was fun. I appreciate it. $5 months, man. I think I remember you and I were on a call before for AMG, weren't we? You think PvP is worth the grind? No, I don't think that experience in PvP is worth the grind right now. It's not the best way to get experience, but it is a fun experience to play. Kind of just keep up with you guys. I gotta check out a few things here, okay? I'm gonna leave the zone, okay, guys? We're leaving the zone. Auto zone. Yeah, but I think during that call, it was my son that was that age. Time for... Wow. Jeez, dude. Yeah, I remember the call. I enjoyed that call. Wow, that was a long time ago, bro. How about Savage Ring? Savage Ring looks good to me. In the morning, I'm at work at my first job. The stream star, I showed up at my second, so I'm always lurking. I appreciate it, Jesse. I think the problem here is you work too much. You got 2 jobs? Kind of sounds like me with soon to be 4 YouTube channels. What up, Cody? How you doing? Welcome. I think the Etheria Restart stream is beginning. All right, so let's do this. While we talk, don't worry, I'm here. Let's go here. All of our numbers. This is what we're getting ready for right here, baby. Etheria Restart. This is what's coming. This is what's coming. If you want to get yourself involved, here's a QR code to do so. Right here. Etheria logo right there. Get yourself involved. We're going to get rid of our lobby right here, guys, because we're going to be out of this very soon. I want to thank all my members while we're here, though, by the way. And I also want to go over to Ellie. We got a few things that we can claim here. Oh, they were all these. I was thinking we were getting rewards for projects. Okay, there's still no date on that, right? Nope, still no date on that. So I really do think it's going to be quarterly. And these cosmetics, I think, are actually pretty cool. We have 5 minutes and 50 seconds until we go into that live stream. So what I would love it is if you guys all stick around, just hang out. We're going to be watching what's coming from Etheria Restart and getting kind of hyped about it all together. All right, that's what we're going to be doing. What I need to do though is I need to change a few things for the stream. So I'm going to do that right now. Let's actually do something else. Let's get rid of this. Bink. Yes, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And let's actually go to the Etheria stream that we have right here. Let's pull this all over. Boom. And we can actually get watching everything in this way. We're going to throw this on and full screen this bad boy. We can hear it, right? Yeah, you can. All right, I'm going to actually have to put headphones on so I can hear what they're talking about. I will do that in a second. We have a couple of minutes still left here. So we're putting Moco away. Just cleaning up the setup real quick here. And then we're going to see how hyped this event's going to be. We got 4 minutes. We are doing awesome with time. Awesome. All right, so what I want to do really quickly is change the stream. And we're going to change the name to Etheria Restart. We're going to legit change the thumbnail to this. Boom. There we go, baby. All right, that's all set, I think. Let's switch it over on Twitch. I would love it if you guys use the link that's in the description or the pinned comment and pre-registered for this bad boy. Let me change the name over here on Twitch too. The music here is awesome. Here, let me turn it up so you guys can hear it a little bit better. Boom. Can you guys hear the music? So throughout the entire stream, you can see right next to me, you got my QR code to download the game, pre-register, or to pre-register, I should say, not to download the game. Let's make it a little bit bigger. There we go. Echoes of Deep Tides. How did they know? How did they know it was me? My name. 2 minutes, guys. Let me tell you a little bit about Etheria while we wait for this countdown, just so you know. We're looking at a turn-based strategy game, JRPG, that has futuristic overworld PvE, and this is essentially about building out the biggest heroes inside of the game. Also worth noting that this has been a sponsored stream, and we need to thank Etheria Restart for sponsoring this stream today. Yep, Etheria Restart sponsored my channel to do this stream and to bring this to all of you. Now, a real cool thing is, let me show you something else. The other really cool thing is this. We have a new YouTube channel called Etheria Restart. Go check it out and sub. We have 56 seconds until we are live into this. The invite is the QR code you see on the screen right here. It's also in the description of our chat. It's a pinned comment. You got it, man. You got it. Yeah, it's the pinned comment up top. Click that, pre-register for the game, or scan the QR code. Let's see what they got to say. I'm in this. Also, let me know if the volume is too loud, too quiet, or what. But I'm all into these turn-based strategy games, guys, so I'm pretty stoked about it. This also has some crazy PvP.
Hyperlinkers. Welcome to the Etheria Final Test Direct. I'm your host, Mary.
Hi, everyone. I'm Michael.
Today, we're giving you the inside scoop on the upcoming official launch of Etheria. Michael and I will walk you through all the exciting features this version has to offer. Michael wants to give everyone a quick overview of what Etheria is all about.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Etheria is an urban supernatural strategy RPG with a turn-based combat system that really stands out. We've taken classic turn-based gameplay and mixed it with deep strategic elements and open exploration, creating something that feels fresh and exciting. The flexibility in battles is incredible. You can create so many different team combinations based on each Animus's unique abilities. Also, you can control the action in real time, commanding the moves exactly when you want them. When you pull off those perfect skill synergies to defeat a tough opponent, that feeling is amazing.
That sounds amazing. Plus, it's fully cross-platform on PC, iOS, and Android, so you can play whenever and wherever you want. We've got a lot to cover today about what makes Etheria special, but first, let's check out the preview video.
世界を滅ぼす最悪を避けるため、神はほぼすべての力を尽くし、自分の身を最悪から守る神の国を作った。
I don't know what that just said.
彼らは俺に力をくれる。それだけのことだ。
まさか最高レベルの緊急遮断が発生してるなんて。まずいな。数が多すぎる。近づかないで。
傑作の誕生を見届ける。またとない機会だ。お前、運がいいな。
彼は少しずつ思い出している。お前らを粛清してやる。
決められるからな。
炎は全ての罪を燃やし尽くす。
裁きを受けるがいい。
私ならできるはず。さらにパーフェクトに。そのステマを省く。
こいつはイカれてる。即戦即決だ。奴らの思い通りにはさせない。
貴様らの時間をいただくとしようか。外からの支援は頼るのか。
This looks the music sounds incredible. Gameplay looks incredible. It's about as high as I can get it, Melody.
And did you all catch it? The PV just released the official release date, June 5th.
That's right.
June
Pre-registration
5th,
for the
official
launch
release.
is now open on all major app stores. You can also head to the Etheria website to pre-register for your preferred platform. The best part? Pre-register now and you'll get exclusive rewards.
For hyperlinkers in regions where
that's what this QR code's for right here.
Don't worry. We're working hard to bring the release to your areas too. Stay tuned for updates. To ensure everyone has the best experience at launch, we're running a paid test on May 8th. This test will include payment features with a special bonus. Any purchases made during the test will come with multiple rebates at the official launch. Check our social channels for all the rebate details. Now that we've covered the test dates, let's look at what's coming up in today's Direct.
In the first part, Mary and I will introduce what Etheria is all about. We'll show you all the exciting content coming at launch. Plus, we'll reveal brand new gameplay features that haven't appeared in any previous tests.
After that, we have a special segment lined up for you. Our community manager, Chris, will host a Hyperlink conference. He'll be joined by content creators and Etheria's game director to explore the game and share all the exciting in-game events planned for the official launch. All right, let's dive right in. First up, Michael, what's the main storyline and background of Etheria?
The story of Etheria is set in a future where humanity faces civilization collapse. To survive, people transfer their consciousness into a virtual world called Etheria, where they live alongside animals,
Oh, that's
beings
cool.
who wield the power of anima. For a time, everyone coexisted peacefully, but then a disaster known as Genesis began to corrupt the animus. They turned violent, putting human lives at risk. To fight back, the Union was formed. As a hyperlinker, you'll enter Etheria to cleanse the Genesis and restore balance to this fractured world.
It does seem like the
so
Matrix.
Etheria's story takes place in a sci-fi post-apocalyptic setting. It's so unique and immersive.
Absolutely. Now, let's jump right into the game and check out the actual gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I want to
When
see.
you start the game,
What does
the
it
first
actually
thing you'll
look like?
experience is the main character's home. The interface is designed to feel like a cozy living space.
It's kind of like Moco, no?
You see a bleak, snowy landscape.
Your little
reminding
apartment.
You that the real world is still trapped in the aftermath of the apocalypse.
I love the contrast of having a cozy home away from the freezing and desolate world. It creates such a comforting vibe.
Same here. The main character's home isn't
Melody.
just cozy, it's also functional. You can use the workbench to develop and upgrade your animus. Browse the archives with the Chaco Ring. Access other helpful features. The big TV in front of you lets you perform hyperlink summons to bring a new animus to your team. Also, you can quickly jump to any function using the shortcut bar. Most importantly, as a hyperlinker, you use the hyperlink device at home to dive into and explore the world of Etheria.
Looks like the real excitement is just ahead. After all, the heart of the adventure happens in the virtual world of Etheria.
That's right. In the main storyline, as a hyperlinker, you can explore sandbox-style levels in your virtual world. You'll team up with your partner Maggie and other animus to take on challenges together. We built Etheria using Unreal Engine, which let us create these gorgeous game environments and characters. The main story features high-quality cinematic scenes that really pull you into the world as you explore and uncover its secrets.
Will you
Those
actually
scenes are
watch those
absolutely
scenes or
mind-blowing.
just
I
play?
can't wait to see what kind of story will unfold.
For hyperlinkers who want to focus on efficiency, you can speed up the story by holding down the fast forward button or even skip scenes altogether. While exploring, you can take out weaker enemies with stealth attacks, but for the tough ones, you'll need to face them head on. Combat in Etheria uses a turn-based system where your animus' speed determines who acts first. Skills don't use up resources, but they do have cooldowns. When you're up against powerful enemies, you'll really need to think about your strategy.
I love these characters.
From what you're saying, it sounds like combat in Etheria really makes you think strategically. So Michael, what's your advice for new players? How should they put together their team of animus?
It's honestly not as complicated as it sounds, and it's super fun. Let me break down how combat and team building work. Early in the story, you'll already have
Similar,
access to a
Gemini.
strong
Similar.
team. During the prologue, Maggie introduces you to 4 powerful animuses from the Union, so you're set up for success right away.
That's
You'll
cool.
meet Gray, who boosts critical damage, Chachi, who can stun enemies and help teammates, Dorothy, who keeps everyone healed up, and SSR Animus Leon, who deals massive damage. These 4 make an awesome, well-rounded team that can handle most early challenges.
They basically give you
They're
your
perfect for
team
farming
right off the
equipment
bat.
engines and other early game content. Leon especially stands out with her incredible damage output. She'll carry you until you build more specialized teams. You'll probably see her dominating PvP matches too. Players love her.
It's obvious each animus has their own role in battle.
Yeah, Smoothio, I agree.
Winning comes down to finding the right combinations and strategies. Michael, can you tell us about some other animus units and what makes them cool?
For sure. Each animus in Etheria has been carefully designed, and when we launch on June 5th, you'll
June
get to meet
5th.
even more new characters. Let me give you a quick preview of the 5 new animus coming at launch on June 5th. Real Moco, the Union sweetheart, a tiny sugar-loving girl who loves the spotlight. Rosa, who's ruthless and pretty intimidating. Tsukiyomi, the top student council president at 13th District High School. Born, one of Astral Union's 3 CEOs who hides a sharp mind behind a friendly face. And Mia, who's super energetic and always looking on the bright side.
Sounds like each animus
Good
brings
mix there.
something totally unique to the table. As a player, you'll need to think about which ones to level up based on what challenges you're facing.
And that's not all. There are over 50 animus waiting for you in the game.
Oh, wow.
Don't worry about running out of resources early on either. Through various game modes, you'll be able to earn plenty of summoning resources to build your dream team.
Oh, and speaking of the big TV we mentioned earlier, it's not just for show. You can use it to summon new animus companions.
Oh,
Is
cool.
there more you can tell us about how summoning works, Michael?
Absolutely. We just introduced 5 new SSR animuses who will be joining the summon pool over time. But there's one more exciting addition, Freya. a brand new SSR will debut as the first featured character when the game officially launches.
Freya.
Let's check out this short battle
Legendary
to see her
Freya.
in action.
一緒に夢へ入りたいの言っておくけど
I mean, what I'm seeing so far is combat looks awesome. The graphics are on point. And I've been waiting for a long time to start a JRPG channel, and that's exactly what this is going to be.
もう夢の中で
Japanese
か
RPG
もしれないけど
with all of the mechanics that we know from Japanese ARPGs, or RPGs.
Skill 1. Freya deals 2 instances of damage to a single enemy. The first instance can apply 1 stack of Dreamlight to a random ally, while the second
This is another thing that I love. This is so PvP focused.
1 turn. Dreamlight
Like, that's what you do in the game. Obviously, there's PvE as well, but PvP could be legit.
and actions lasting for 2 turns. When an enemy affected by Nightmare is attacked, Freya's ally will recover some of her health. Freya's exclusive passive: when an ally receives a buff, their action progress increases by a certain amount. When an
Kind
enemy
of.
gets a debuff,
Kind
their
of.
action progress decreases.
I mean,
by a
Raid
certain
is
amount. Skill 2. Freya
dark
grants all
fantasy
allies defense up and 2 stacks of Dreamlight for 2
RPG.
turns. Ultimate
This
skill:
is a
Freya grants
Japanese
all allies attack
RPG.
up for 2 turns.
But
Attacks
Raid
all
is not
enemies,
as big
and deals 4
into
instances of massive damage.
PvP
Each with a chance to
as
apply
Etheria.
Nightmare for 1 turn. Freya possesses a variety of unique effects. Dreamlight provides allies
Characters
with
do
a
look like,
continuous
you know,
frenzy,
Genshin-y.
while
It's that whole
Nightmare
anime
causes
look.
allies to restore their HP when they attack enemies. Her exclusive passive allows allies to gain action progress when buffed and reduces enemy action progress when debuffed. With the ability to grant both attack up and defense up, she can simultaneously enhance her team's offensive and defensive capabilities. By weaving her distinct abilities, Freya provides exceptional team utility through support and action progress manipulation. While damaging enemies, she impedes their actions through debuffs and turn meter reduction. Her capacity to enhance attack and defense parameters makes her an incredibly versatile support animus, enabling her team to triumph over even the most formidable adversaries with a strategic advantage.
Yeah, baby. That looks awesome.
Wow, Freya looks amazing. As the first new SSR after launch, she definitely has both the style and power to back it up. But honestly, my
say.
luck with these games hasn't been great lately. I'm worried I won't be able to pull her when the game goes live.
Don't worry about it, Mary. Freya will be available through a limited time featured summon, and this banner has a special feature everyone should know about. In this pool, your
Okay, so
chances
we're gonna be
of
able to
getting
summon
Freya
her.
are significantly higher. Plus, you only need 100 crystals per pull, and there's no 50-50 chance involved. When you summon your first SSR, it's guaranteed to be Freya.
Will all
Ooh,
future limited
okay.
time pulls for new SSR animus work the same way?
Yes, we've designed it this way to make sure every player can guarantee their favorite animus by investing a specific amount of resources.
That's awesome.
It's guaranteed-
Besides the
guaranteed
limited time
champions
summons
or
for new
animus.
characters, are there other types of summons in Etheria?
Definitely. To welcome new players to Etheria, we've prepared 1 beginner exclusive summons. Guarantees an SSR only 40 pulls, and during the official launch, we'll also have a raid up summon for the fan favorite SSR Animus Messiah. If you're a fan, don't miss your chance to add him to your team.
Now that we've covered the new animus, let's remember their strength also depends on how you build and develop them. So let's check out Etheria's unique progression system and see how you can power up your team.
In the Animus development interface, you can use upgrade materials to boost your character's level and star rating. Here's the cool part. Every Animus, regardless of rarity, can be upgraded to a maximum of 6 stars and level 50. You can also enhance their potential, upgrade skills, and use duplicate shadow prints for quality upgrades. Beyond leveling up your Animus,
Oh boy.
Etheria also has a unique matrix system for equipment. By combining matrix points for modules and shells, you can activate powerful matrix effects once you meet certain conditions. These matrix effects can give your Animus huge stat boosts. For example, if your main damage dealer relies on critical hits, you can maximize their potential by equipping 3 crit-related skills, just like in this demo.
Okay.
Right now, there are 21 different matrix effects in the game, offering boosts to stats like attack, defense, crit damage, healing, speed, and more. On top of that, there are 6 specialized matrix effects that need specific combinations of modules and shells, each contributing 6 points to activate.
Wait, Michael, that's a lot to process. Let's break it down step by step.
It's not actually that bad.
First,
But yeah, there
can
will be
you tell us
dupes
more
included.
about these modules you
I would
mentioned?
assume.
Sure thing. The module system gives players tons of customization options. The 3 modules on the left have fixed primary attributes, while the 3 on the right can be equipped with any primary attribute, including those with specialized matrix effects we just talked about. Plus, modules can be upgraded to randomly unblock additional secondary attributes for even more stat boosts.
Got it. So the module system offers lots of flexibility for customizing builds. But where do we actually get these modules?
You can earn modules by challenging 3 unique bosses in Threshold mode, each with 14 difficulty levels. Different bosses drop different modules.
Campaign
the
farming.
higher the difficulty, the better modules you get. That's great. And here's a cool feature. After beating a boss at a certain difficulty, you'll unlock continuous battles based on your star rating. During these battles, you can minimize the combat screen and check out other parts of the game while the
Oh,
battles run in the
yes.
background. When they're done,
Background.
claim your rewards. Being able to AFK farm is super convenient.
Yes,
now,
it
besides
is.
modules, we also mentioned needing shells to complete the matrix setup. Mary, want to explain more about the shells?
Absolutely. What exactly are shells in Etheria?
Shells are basically
kinda laugh.
companions or pets, and each one has unique skills. Some shells actively attack enemies while others provide stat boosts to your animus. Different types of shells have different abilities, and they can be upgraded to unlock stronger skills and passive effects.
I see the similarities
You
for
can also
sure,
use material
Silly Nugs.
reconstruction to refine the passive effects for better results. You can get shells by taking on Grim Pursuit mode, where 10 unique bosses are waiting to be challenged. Before jumping into battle, you can check the boss details page or the archive to see which shells or modules drop from each stage. That way, you can target exactly what you need. By
Research
the
the
way,
boss
Etheria
before you
also
fight
has
the
a
boss.
super convenient loadout feature. You can save your favorite equipment setups in the development interface and load them whenever you need. Plus, you can unequip everything with just one click. Super handy.
That's awesome.
All right.
So
now
they're
that
not
we've
like
covered the
permanently
basics of
geared.
Gameplay and character progression, I think you've got a good idea of what Etheria is all about. Let's take a short break.
Yes, and before we go, just a quick reminder, Etheria officially launches on June
5th.
and pre-registration is now open on all major game stores. Head over to the official Etheria website and pre-register for your platform of choice to snag some exclusive rewards. When the game officially launches, you can use the redeem code on your screen to get Anima prototypes, so be sure to grab a screenshot. And don't forget, during the final test phase, you can also use redeem codes for
I'll have a
even
recording
more
on the
Anima.
channel
In
for you
the
guys.
final test phase, you can Anima prototypes, so stay tuned. Now sit back and enjoy this exciting teaser video. After this, we'll dive into more of Etheria's gameplay features.
See you in a bit.
All right, so they got a little teaser. I'll lower this. We'll talk about it a little bit. So far, I think it looks awesome. So something that I noticed them say is that you aren't gonna need gear, or the gear isn't gonna be like permanently equipped, which means that it would be awesome if we're able to just have all of our gear upgraded, not be stuck on a certain champion, or as they're calling them here, Aethers, and instead be able to just put them wherever they need to be on any champion based off of the battle they're about to go in. That seems pretty cool. In addition to that, they also they are going to need dupes. If we're getting up to 6 stars level 50, dupes are going to be needed. Here is the link to download the game. You could use this QR code or my link in the description. All right.
Diving into the game's rich and varied gameplay modes.
Gameplay
That's right.
modes.
Etheria has even more exciting modes waiting for you. In the trial challenge, there are 4 unique challenge modes, each with its own gameplay style and special rewards. Then there's Animus Echoes, which features a variety of side stages centered around each Animus you can recruit. Clearing these stages rewards you with tons of goodies. Summon vouchers, upgrade materials, and even avatars and other cosmetic items for your characters. Don't forget about Phantom Theater, a multiplayer challenge where 2 hyperlinkers team up with 3 squads to take down powerful bosses. The higher your
This is
battle
cool.
rating, the better your rewards, and they reset weekly, so there's always something to work toward.
Well, it's
Deep
3
within
teams all
Etheria
fighting
lies
bosses at the same
abyss of
time.
decay, known as Ember. Hyperlinkers are sent to explore this mysterious space in Ember Exploration Mode. This mode features 42 sequential areas where you'll tackle exploration challenges and battle various bosses. In these areas, you'll encounter consciousness corridors that require sandbox-style exploration, mine rifts where you'll face specific Animus teams, and Memory Abyss where you'll challenge fully powered bosses with enhanced skills. As you explore, you'll earn Laybot supply points to exchange for rewards at the supply hub. Finally, there's the challenging Ethernet Rally, where you'll build 3 Animus teams starting from different locations. You'll tackle various stages to collect loot, upgrade its quality through nodes, and ultimately defeat all the bosses for high-quality rewards.
Wow, there's
All right.
so much variety. From Animus Echoes, where you can dive
Yes,
into
Adam, I am.
characters' backstories, to the high difficulty challenges of Ember and Ethernet Rally. The gameplay is challenging but super rewarding.
To make sure
Here, Adam.
Etheria offers plenty of depth, we've also added limited time event modes alongside the 4 fixed modes in Trial Challenge. These rotating events are fun, easy to jump into, and packed with great rewards.
That's my
The
Etheria
Cubic
Restart
game is a
channel. It's
mode
also
where
in the
you use
description if you want to
magical
check it
cards
out.
on randomly generated numbered discs to adjust the difficulty, effects, and rewards of each stage. At Lily's Magic Divination Shop, you'll get cubic boards of varying difficulties and use random cards to enhance elements like bosses and rewards.
That looks confusing.
Strategically place your cards to target the rewards you want and then take on the bosses to claim them. Then there's Champion's Call, a prediction event where teams from major Etheria factions compete in the arena. During the event, you'll predict which team will win the championship. Guess correctly and you'll earn even better rewards. These 2 limited time events will kick off with the official launch, and we'll keep adding more exciting ones in the future.
This all sounds amazing. After hearing about so many fun and diverse gameplay features, I'm really looking forward to the official launch.
Me too,
So,
June
Michael,
5th.
for new players like me, what's the best way to quickly get the hang of the game and start enjoying everything it offers?
Don't worry, Mary. We've definitely thought about new players. We know it can feel overwhelming with so much to do.
Can be.
So we've made sure there's plenty of guidance to help everyone get started. In Etheria, we've prepared a series of hyperlink charters. By following the prompts in these charters, you'll gradually learn the ins and outs of the game while earning some awesome rewards along the way.
Oh, I love
the
that.
powerful starter Animus Leon can carry you all the way into the late game. The hyperlink charter includes exclusive quests for Leon, and completing them will get you tons of upgrade materials, including Leon's anima, which helps you power her up quickly. And that's not all. Outside of the game, we've teamed up with the famous strategy site Hell Hades to create a dedicated
snap.
Etheria page. The folks at Hell Hades have even put together a short video for us. Let's take a look.
Hell Hades, my
guys,
boys.
Hell Hades here. Today I'm going to be bringing you some awesome news. The team at hellhades.com, we're going to be collaborating with Etheria Restart, and we're going to be creating guides, we're going to be doing hero tutorials and more, all the things you'd expect from the HH Gaming team. The content's going to go live in April when the game launches into beta. Etheria Restart has got tons of content already, both PvE and PvP, including Live Arena on launch.
Live Arena,
And when
baby.
the Hades team got to try the game, we knew we wanted to cover it. It's got so much packed into it. We know the community is going to love it. There's just so much depth. Different builds, different characters, different formations to try. So we know you're going to need those walkthroughs from hellhades.com. So mark the date, 5th of June. That is when Etheria Restart is going to go live. Let's hyperlink the world.
Welcome back to the Direct. Next up, we're diving into even more gameplay features.
I love
Michael,
Hell Hades.
Earlier you mentioned the Phantom Theater, a multiplayer mode where players team up to take on challenges.
Yeah,
Are
Melody.
there any other multiplayer features in the game?
Thanks, Adam.
Absolutely. That brings us to the union
Thanks, Right
system,
Stuff.
which I'm excited to introduce next. In Etheria, you can create your own union and invite friends to join. In your union, you'll earn daily rewards just for signing in. Work together on weekly tasks for
Union,
extra
this is the
resources
clans.
and shop for upgrade materials in the union shop. Plus, with the Union Aid
Perfect.
feature, you can request Animus prototype shards from your union members. Collect enough shards and you can upgrade your Animus's anima level. You can also contribute meme wishes to help out your fellow union
Yes,
members.
you are, man.
In the Union's Anchor Recon Challenge, you'll team up with other members to take down 3 powerful bosses of varying difficulties. You'll need to organize a 5-player squad for these tough bosses, and you can even borrow support animus from other Union members. Each time you chip away at a boss's health, you'll earn rewards based on the damage dealt. When you finally defeat the boss, you'll get a victory chest packed with Union points. If you want items from the Union shop, team up with your Union and take on these bosses together.
So far, Michael has introduced us to tons of Etheria's PvE content, but I'm really curious, what kind of PvP experience
Me
does the game
too.
offer?
With such a strong foundation of
I haven't,
single-player
Melody,
story,
no.
deep progression systems, and a wide variety of animus for PvE, we've also put a lot of effort into creating exciting PvP content. We want to deliver a thrilling competitive experience through the Arena Realm PvP mode. That's why we've prepared several player versus player options. The Arena Realm features 3 distinct arenas. First is the Ranking Arena, where you'll use arena tickets, which you get daily, to challenge other players' defensive teams. Winning matches earns you points, but you also need a solid defensive team. If it gets defeated, you'll lose points. Climb the ranks to reach the top mythic tier, and at the end of each season, you'll earn special rewards based on your rank. Reach mythic, and you'll even unlock a cool arena nameplate frame.
The first mode is all about challenging other players' defensive teams. So, does the second PvP mode involve real-time battles against other players?
Yes.
You got it. The Summit Arena is a real-time RTA PvP
Awesome.
mode where you face off against other hyperlinkers in live battles.
I love live.
Yes, it supports global cross-server matchmaking. In Summit Arena,
Whoa.
once you're matched with an opponent, you'll take turns selecting animus for your team. During this phase, neither side can pick the same character. After both
Okay.
sides have chosen 5 animus, you'll get to ban one of your opponent's picks. The strategic battle begins right from the selection phase. You'll need to outthink your opponent to secure victory. Summit Arena also offers rank-up rewards, including unique avatar frames for reaching certain tiers. At the end of the season, you'll earn special rewards based on your final ranking.
Summit Arena really takes Etheria's PvP intensity to the next level. But you mentioned there are 3 different arenas. I can't even imagine what other PvP modes the dev team has in store.
The third arena is called the Fearless Arena, which features an official light esports mode.
Ooh.
Here you can quickly match with 8 hyperlinkers to compete in a Fearless Cup event. The event runs every Saturday and Sunday, and you can participate as many times as you want during that period. 8 players compete, advancing round by round until a champion emerges.
Well, that's
The
awesome.
prize, Decisive Star emblems, can be exchanged for rewards in the arena shop, including exclusive hyperlinker outfits and Chaku skin.
It's amazing to see a mini
That's
tournament
cool.
built right into the game. I can't wait to jump into the test and start battling other players online.
And that's not all. We're putting the finishing touches on a GVG mode called United Front. This mode will launch after the official release on June 5th, so stay tuned to all our social channels for more details.
In our last test, top players from around the world competed in the FCI Fusion Cup Invitational. After some intense battles, a champion was crowned, and players saw the incredible variety of team compositions and strategies that RTA gameplay offers. So, after the official launch, can we expect more exciting tournament?
Absolutely. Player feedback and the demand for competitive play
glitch
have
there,
always
it's
been
okay.
a major focus for us. In the future, Etheria will provide a global stage for competitive players. I'm thrilled to announce the Etheria World Summit, the ultimate global tournament for Etheria fans.
Oh man, global
Let's check out
tournament.
the short trailer.
I want my esports coming back, baby. Let's cast this bitch. Wow. I can't wait to dive into this.
Hi, Hyperlinkers. I'm the tournament manager of Etheria. The Etheria World Summit, EWS, will officially begin following our global launch. It's a worldwide tournament open to all, where victory is the only rule, and epic rewards await those who rise to the top. Our first global invitation is about to kick off during the upcoming final test in May. All players will be eligible to register. After the official launch in June, the top 128 players will receive the official invitations to compete
wow.
in the Global Invitational. Selection will be based on in-game summit arena rankings across both the final test and the post-launch period. All participants will receive rewards, with the top 3 earning cash prizes. The best player will get the chance to face a legendary player in a real-time 1v1 duel and earn a direct ticket to the EWS Grand Finals. This debut year marks the beginning of EWS Global Tiered Tournament structure.
I agree, the right
including
stuff.
Open qualifiers, regional finals, and ultimately the EWS Grand Finals. To deliver the most compelling competition, players will be selected based on both performance and potential. For detailed rules and upcoming schedule updates, please stay tuned to our official announcements.
Final test, May 8th through May 19th.
Wow, how did Chaku suddenly turn into such a cool robot? I didn't expect to see one here.
I will be waiting for your challenge at EWS.
We're gearing up to
Did he
launch
push
our
it?
first
Did he push
official
it to go?
tournament right after the game's release. Players who compete in Summit Arena during the final test and after the launch will have a chance to qualify. Make sure to follow Etheria's official community for updates, and let's see who emerges as the strongest player.
That wraps up the first part of our Etheria Direct. A huge thanks to Michael for walking us through so much of the game's content.
And thank you all for tuning in. We can't wait to welcome you to the official launch of Etheria.
Yes, Etheria officially launches on June 5th, and pre-registration is now open on all major game stores. Head over to the official Etheria website, pick your platform, and pre-register to claim some exclusive rewards.
This is
When
awesome.
the game goes live, you can use the redeem code on the screen to obtain Anima Prototype, so be sure to take a screenshot and save it. Additionally, during the final test phase, players can also use the redeem code to receive Anima Prototype, so don't miss out. And stick around. Up next is the second part of our preview stream, the Superlink Conference, hosted by our community manager, Chris. He'll be joined by several content creators and the Etheria director for an in-depth discussion about the game.
Now, let's hand things over to Chris, Etheria's community manager.
All right.
See you later.
Let's get to know Chris a little bit. Guys, again, we need to thank Etheria Restart for sponsoring today's stream, and I hope that you guys are going on over and subscribing to my Echo Etheria Restart channel. We have videos coming out for this game very, very soon. Also, if you're interested in playing, scan the QR code, click the link in the description of this or the pinned comment, and you will be able to get on that pre-registration list to play alongside of me. They mentioned that there's going to be some type of a clan.
Hyperlinkers. I'm Chris, the community manager for Etheria. I want to give a big
Which means
thanks to Mary and Michael for giving
you're
us
joining
a
me,
detailed
boys.
introduction to Etheria for our viewers. I'm here with the game director and 3 amazing content creators,
Vulcan,
Chris,
I know
Sean,
Vulcan.
Lee, and Vulcan, to discuss some big topics you guys are most excited about. Before we start, let's get some introductions, starting with Jack.
Hello, Hyperlinkers. This is Jack, the game director.
I'm gonna throw
of
my
Etheria.
QR code on here.
The whole team have been working on this project for more than 3 years, and we are so excited we are about to launch. So hope you enjoy tonight's show.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zox. I've been basically, covering every single beta that this game has had, bringing you guys tier lists, not only from global, but also from the CN side. So yeah, I'm just really hyped to see all the things that you guys are going to be able to experience.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean B. I've been making content for turn-based RPG for many years now, and I came across Etheria recently, and I am blown away by how good the game looks, and I'm so excited to try the game out in the official launch later this year.
Hey guys, I'm Vulcan. I've been creating content for 5 to 7 years now. I really love turn-based games. It's a genre I've been really fond of, especially the ones where you got some competitiveness in it. In the last beta for Etheria, I managed to finish rank 1 in Arena, so it's safe to say I tried pretty hard in that beta, and I've been hanging out for the release since then, so definitely looking forward to the release of the game.
Love this guy.
Welcome, everybody. First, I want to hear your thoughts. So after watching this new live stream, what stood out to you guys the most, and what are you most curious about? With Jack here, I feel like it's the perfect chance to ask.
Well, thanks, Chris. I guess I'll go first. So I've been basically, like I mentioned before, covering Etheria since the very beginning. Basically looking for new character reveals, making videos on anything, basically a new unit, and anything that basically is fresh coming into the game. With that being said, I'm actually really curious. Since it's been about 2 months since the beta and really
Nice, the
since
right
we
stuff.
had the test, we've seen a bunch of brand new characters come in that beta. How did the Etheria dev team manage to design and build so many new heroes in such a short time? Could you share a bit of your character design philosophy?
Yeah, sure. Of course, first, thanks, Dux, for supporting Etheria for the long time. And we are a big fan of your channel, and you make really great content. And back to your question. So, because we are a strategy turn-based RPG, so the character is really a fundamental pillar of our game. So our first goal is to create as much as characters with diverse and identity. So we put a lot of
I like
resources
Rosa.
and in this aspect. So we have we created more than 3 pipelines for this character design. So from the creative design and the concept design, 3D modeling, and rigging, animation of all this stuff. So there are multiple pipelines running. So actually, when you see this new character release, actually there are already several characters already start in working in process. So
interesting.
That's why we can manage to release so many characters, and in the future we will release more characters that will bring new experience to the game.
Cool, thanks, Jack. Vulcan, do you have any questions on this topic?
Hey Jack, first of all, thanks for having us on. I really do appreciate you getting us involved. I've loved the little chat we had beforehand, getting to know you. I'm really excited about what you can bring to this game and to the players as well. Now, obviously, I played pretty hard through the last beta, thoroughly enjoyed myself, and there was already a lot of content in the game from that point there, but you do have a bunch of other content still to come as well that you've released. What's the plan on rolling out all the extra content? Is it all going to be there at launch? Is going to drip feed in so people aren't overwhelmed? Like, what's the general idea of releasing content and the philosophy around that?
Okay. First, thanks for joining us today, Vulcan. And it's quite impressive you make in the last beta. So it's quite impressive. And back to your question. So actually, we are not blindly to add more features, add more systems that.
You guys will be up to date. If you follow my channel, you'll know exactly when I'm in and when we're doing stuff. Don't worry.
Just, busier and busier. But because we are a strategy turn-based game, so create more diverse of the builds and the strategy and the different game experience is our goal. So you can see from our game, we divide our system into 3 parts. You have daily challenges that you can grant your resource to upgrade your heroes, like the modules and shells. And we have the trial challenges that you can have the more difficulty challenge to test if you have a good enough build.
Level 100 seems to be a top level for your account.
The third part is events.
Showed it up here.
When we add more new events, it's just to create new experience and with different experience and different gameplay. So this is the basic 3 parts. Of course, we also have 2 parts is the union, right? The union is the social part, and you can play with other players.
That's our clan, the union.
The last part, of course, it's
we'll call it Echo Etheria Union.
Interesting part of the Etheria is the PvP part. We have its arena, we have RTA, and you already see in this
the Fearless Arena.
Introduce another new mode. It's
you guys realize that the Etheria Restart logo looks a lot like my logo as well, my E logo.
Not only enjoy PvE content but also PvP content. So these are the basic framework, and I think it's almost the complete framework of our design. So in the future, we just based on this framework, we will introduce more. How to say the event system.
Yeah, what's up, Excel?
New challenges.
This is not a Supercell game, no.
So we are ready.
This is a JRPG turn-based strategy game, Etheria Restart.
Launch the game. So I hope
you could check it out. You could pre-register with this QR code or my link. That's the pinned comment.
Super exciting. Awesome.
Or in the description.
Wow, there are like so many things that he mentioned there, especially the PvP part where I'm like super excited about, because I know we're all here for that competitive
PvP,
in this
baby.
game, right? But then I also noticed that beside the RTA part, there's also this thing called the Fearless Arena. Like, what is that? Like, how's that different from the RTA that we have in the game?
Yeah, I think we already teased a little bit in the introduction. So, you know, usually a game in this market or in this genre, we have the traditional arena. That means it's you fight with other players' build, and we get RTA, right? You have real-time arena, and you match with another player. And usually, this kind of games also runs a tournament like we did before. We have already held several tournaments, even in the beta test. But the thing is, a tournament is very exciting. I think, well, Zox and Sean, you had a very interesting match, right?
Tillin, yes, I'm starting a new channel for Etheria Restart, and I'm still going to do Moco on the main channel. Yep,
invited 16
I'll be playing both.
But it's fun, and we want to bring this exciting esport experience to wider audience, so the players, more players can join and experience that. So that's why these ideas coming out. That's why we put this Fearless Arena. Actually, it's a light tournament and in-game. It's an in-game tournament you can play in the weekends. So, and there we will match 8 players, and it's a tournament, and after 3 or 5 matches, there's the champion. So we hope it's a brand new experience. I never had see this kind of system in this era. So we hope it will bring a brand new experience to our players.
Yeah, I think that one's going to be a big hit with this game, and I'm super excited to see it in motion. So thank you, Jack, for the additional insight. Transitioning into the topic of balance, strategy, mechanics, it's clear that we put a ton of effort into both PvE and PvP. Since you 3 guests here are super experienced with turn-based RPG genre, are there any concerns you have about Etheria or anything you're particularly curious about? You can ask Jack right now, right here.
Yeah, so for me, I'm probably going to talk for a little bit on this one because this is something that I'm really passionate about. And I think with Etheria, between the module and shell system, it's got something very unique that we haven't really seen before in these types of games, where there's 2 big things. First of all, a shell for me, when I jumped into the game, is sort of replaced what you look at in some other games as the weapon, which I always...
Keep in mind, Vulcan touts himself as a free-to-play player, and he said he was #1 in PvP in the last beta.
They're actually really cool, like pet type things, but
although I don't think there was spending in the last beta, I think spending is coming in this beta.
So you can go ahead and farm them, and then you have a module system where both your quote-unquote gear and your shells have different sets that they can get, and then reaching so many of these sets give you set bonuses, which is a really cool way to integrate getting different set effects, where normally in a game it's just like have 2 of these pieces, have 4 of these pieces, whatever it is. So I thought that's really interesting, the module system with the shells combined with more customization than I've ever seen before. With you've got 3
right now for
WR
wide receiver
can all have the same stats. So you can have like 3 crit damage pieces if you want. You can have 3 HP pieces if you want to go super tanky. There is no speed main stat on them. There's a lot of things where the game has
lowercase. These games are so much different than things from the Supercell universe. There's so much depth inside of these games. Not that Supercell doesn't bring that, it's just different. It's just different.
That's a really good question.
Not every game is for every person, for sure.
Also, this design, this gear system, and we call it matrix system, because with the matrix you put shell and the module together to get these matrix points to have a fully built, of course, with your animals, your character. So I think this whole system is one of our most satisfied design in our game, because before this setting, this design, we have 3 or 4 other solutions or approach, but we still think it's not there. And of course, we can reference other games. There are a lot of games on the market which can just take one we think are good, okay enough, and we just take
it takes time, man.
Do a little bit adjustment. But
I grind 4 games.
During the very
Etheria, Raid, Moco, Diablo, Immortal.
Right. It's just too similar with others, and there's
FF7 was one that you played, but it was a long time ago.
And we also
time to come back to turn-based, bro.
Quite limited. You go after you play a while. It's a kind of it's preset. You can only follow this kind of ways. So we think about how could we improve this thing, because back to our goal. Our goal is to want to create a diverse and so the rich combinations or builds of this strategy. The player, even the play style of the players, they can choose their own way. So when we come up this solution, when we introduce this matrix with shells and the modules, I think we find a solution. You can say if in the end game we have more than 50 animals, we have more than 20 types of modules, and we have
Yo, what up, Joseph? How you doing,
20,
bro?
I would say shells. With this combination, of course, you
How you doing? I'm so happy to see you here.
Complicated for beginners, but when we design a game, we will design for
This
the
will
end game,
have.
and we will
This will
introduce
require
these
similar to what we play in
systems
Raid.
one by one, step by step, to the players, and they will get familiar with it and learn it, and with a learning curve. And in the end, we hope in the end everybody get familiar with this, and they can have more choice and more diverse of the builds, then make the game really fun, not only in PvE but also in PvP, especially also in the real-time arena, so RTA. Then we can have really interesting
It's just
matches.
the
So
Japanese RPG version
honestly,
of
I have something that I want
like the Raid
piggyback
type
off
game.
of, because we are
Different,
obviously talking
but
about
similar.
like relics and cores, and I think that kind of like leads into like the idea that this is a really deep progression.
Look at how this
system.
guy decorated. He
And
put a
I guess that
Etheria
kind of was, like, one
Restart
of the
bag
things
on
I
the
was
wall behind
wondering
him.
was,
I think that's hilarious.
How exactly were you guys going to approach basically trying to maintain basically the balance between character variety and the strategic diversity in combat? Because I think one of the things with a lot of PvP games is that, especially when you, I guess, have both PvP and PvE, but seeming that we're kind of leaning more towards the PvP side, like that's something that you really want to always kind of like try to maintain, like player interest, but also like what matters to that specific type of game mode. And I guess kind of a double or stack question there. How do you also plan to add
I haven't,
future characters?
Smoothio,
Like, is it
no,
going to be
but I know
according
it.
to that character that's currently destroying meta right now, or is it be just something just completely fresh that creates its own meta? And I think the last part I want to add to that also is how often can players actually expect to see characters added as well?
Good question.
Okay. Yeah, it's a really challenging question, and it's a challenging task for us, because balancing is crucial in this kind of game. If you lose balancing, and then you lose, how to say, the diverse of the builds, and then the player will have the similar play style. They will find the jack of all trades heroes, or they will find the best team set, and then they will break down all these systems. Or if you see in the arena everybody selects the same hero, it will be super boring, right? So that's there are two goals. So when we design a new character, we just want to have, for each character we want to have its own place. So its place means some character may be more suitable for PvE content, or even specific bosses, like it's single target, some is more stronger in AoE, like that. But the thing is, we have more than 50, even in the future we have nearly 100 characters. We hope each character has its own position. That's important. It cannot be replaced by another one, and then it has its own position, then it's useful in this whole system. But the thing is,
yeah, diversity, I agree, Joseph. I'm thinking right now, like, when you get into arena PvP, you see the same, like, 8 champions being chosen for the most part.
PvE, it's status.
It's going to be really cool to see what type of champions are used here and how diverse that can be.
So we can use our tools.
I'm also wondering how many of these champions are going to be just, like, all viable in PvP, or if there's going to be, like, a small niche that are and the rest are just PvE champions, you know?
Easy to handle. But when we're back to PvP, it's a little bit challenging, because when we go to, we just mentioned before, we have so many different kind of builds and possibilities. So that's why we need some tools. We had an AI-driven testing tool, and when we design a new character, we will put in these tools, and then they will ultimately run thousands of games with millions, maybe millions of combinations, and fight each other, and then they will summarize some reports, and our balancing designer will check this report regularly and see if the new character is OP or not.
That's
and
fair.
Then, of course, we will also, based on our own experience. All this
They talked about the shards earlier, Joseph, in the beginning of the stream. If you watch back, it's going to be a set amount that you need, and it's going to be very clear. It's going to seem like there's less of a gotcha mechanic and more of a you could actually plan how you get the champions you want.
In summarize, we just
that's how they made it sound.
I put so many energy on that. We just make sure it's really balanced, and of course, we hope to back to our goal. We want to keep this builds and the gameplay. It's really diverse and with more strategy thinking and possibilities. Yeah. Hope I answered your question. Yeah.
I'm very glad to hear that there are tools behind the scene to allow the dev to play the game, to test with so many combinations to keep the character balanced. But with that amount of game content, and also in the future we're releasing so many new characters all the time, how do you make sure that all these characters will stay relevant throughout the time? Because in game like this, we know that newer characters get stronger and stronger and stronger, while old characters stay irrelevant. So is there a plan for balance patches or just adjustment to the character to allow them to stay relevant in the future?
Great question.
Yeah. I think what you mentioned, it's the general market is doing, right? So we see a lot of games when they release a new character, it's the must-have, and you have to, because it's always in the feature banner. So it's business. We understand, but we think a little bit different, because in our system we are not only PvE game. We have PvP. If we do this way, it's really hard. It's really huge pressure for the players. They have to purchase. They have to chase the new characters every single time. I think even we are players, we play other games.
You heard that?
It's a huge pressure for us. So we think it's what is better with is we create a cycle. It's a cycle means it's a counter cycle with different builds. So it can't say, oh, this build it's the best and you must have. You can choose your own play style. Like we said, if you want to play really tanky, you don't need to chase the speed, right? You don't have to the first speed, and even there's a high-speed hero, you don't have
They talked about it not in this part of it, in the first half hour when they were just like talking about the game.
And another thing is,
then they came to the second half hour of these interviews.
Not only this SSR or feature banner heroes is the most powerful. You can see from the last betas, a lot of SRs, even in these tournaments, a lot of SRs are very useful, I would say, with some characters, of course. When they create a build, even
SR means super rare, I assume? Yo!
The key roles.
DM in the house,
so
Darth microtransaction. This man, Mr. Path of Exile, Mr. Diablo. What's up, bro? I got a new channel coming for this one, DM. Yeah.
The RTA and other arena
Echo, Etheria,
Etheria
Restart.
It's not simple. Stronger the best. No, it's a counter circle. So we have
be making content there soon, buddy. How you doing, man?
So I think that's our
hope you're feeling better, man.
Philosophy, and so no worry about the how to say the
I mean it seems like they're
bring new heroes.
Their ideas are in the right spot, right? Like they're thinking about doing this the right way. Hopefully you're right. They don't fall into that money pot like we've seen happen in this genre.
One new builds. It's not that stronger.
I see you on both platforms, DM.
So I think that's our way.
Yeah, one of the big things with this game that I think will be a key strong point here is the idea of the cycle that you talked about. You know, with every animus having like a different position in the meta, I feel like we're gonna see like an always
like he'd be my son.
Where people are like practicing different strategies and
he looks like he's 17.
That, one little strategy works on this character super great, and then it shifts everything, and then a new character comes out, and then things start to shift again. I think there's just a lot of variability here with the matrix system that you talked about, and having a cycling meta like that is what's gonna make this game great.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
that's our goal.
So playing off of that, let's address the question that many players are most concerned about. All of you guys have played many gacha games, so what frustrates you the most?
I'll kick it off. So with this one, and I'm going to reference the knowledge I have from the beta because it really frustrates me when we have the 50-50 system in summoning. I mentioned earlier, I hate weapon banners. They're not in the game. Fantastic. Let's go farm that stuff. That is perfect for me.
Cool.
But with the 50-50, I noticed that when we have, I thought it was a very interesting system. When we have the rate up banners, at least in the last beta, the I can't remember the exact numbers, but we had the new character, they get their rate up banner. Now, you don't have a soft pity, and it's a higher pity, and I believe it was around 100. But if you get a, what do we want to call it, 5-star SSR, I can't remember the actual terminology, I apologize. But if you get the high rarity character, there's no 50-50. You get that character that is on the banner, that is it. Whether you beat the pity or not, so you can do a 10 pull, you get lucky, you know you're getting that character. I think that is a fantastic system. And I absolutely love that because that covers one of the big pain points for a lot of people. At least if you're,
I don't know, Melody. I'm not sure.
This is exactly
honestly
how much I will need, and it's reasonable. And if I get lucky, I will get it beforehand. But the other thing that we had was even the rate up banner characters in the beta were in the standard banner, which the standard banner has a lower pity. It has the soft pity, but obviously you don't get to choose who you're going for. So that's the trade-off there. The one question that I had from that beta, because, you know, sometimes in beta you're only getting the one character, so it's not a new release, is when a new character releases, how long before they go into the standard banner, not just their rate up banner?
Talking about how do you, the availability of getting them.
Because we are
Later, lowercase. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Gacha is one of the also interesting and exciting.
I agree, Joseph. Hopefully,
kind of, because you always got how to say, there's exciting and there's hoping. Really want the characters you really want. So we are players. When we do this, we are not just as developers, because when you are developers, just think of business, the KPIs. You know, oh, we have to do this, we have to do that. But most of our developers, they are also huge fans.
Yeah, I agree with Joseph.
Of turn-based games.
There'll be free options and then there'll be paid options for sure.
Of this kind of stuff. So when we design this crucial part, because it's talk about monetization, right? We are a business company. We have to make sure this game can run.
He's being honest.
And
I love it.
Then the revenue we generate can support our future development. But again, back to our player experience, we are also frustrated. We're so frustrated when we pull in some other games when you get this 50-50. So like you said, so that's why at first we just decide to totally remove that. But when you get the feature banner, you will guarantee it's the characters in there was no 50-50. And back to your question, if there's a new character introduced, and from the very beginning, when we launched this new feature banner, the feature character already in the standard banner. So there you don't have to wait, and you don't have to worry about when this feature banner is gone. You cannot get this character anymore. You will need to wait 6 months or 3 months. Like that. No, this won't happen in Etheria. So at the very beginning, you can pull up these characters, and it's in standard banner, including light and dark characters. You know how? So they're not
time gating them after if you don't get them in that initial promo.
I think when we play this era, you know how rare that, and so it's a big decision. We put these characters in this standard banner. Yeah.
Yeah, love it. That's huge. Like, that's insane.
And I think I also noticed that when I was playing the beta, I think the cost of summon, I felt it was a bit lower than usual. Is that a thing?
Cost of summons.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot to mention that. So back to these things. So what we think, another thing is, it's just about 50-50. It's just how to say. So what you say, it's a setting. It's a design. But actually, the thing is behind that is it's how you're pricing your game. So we generally think it's just in this market, it's just too expensive. As a player, as ourselves, when we play this game, it's too expensive. You have 50-50, then you have this duplicate system, right? you need to pull 5 or 6 times to get a full character. So this you can see in Etheria, we don't change this, but later one it's separate. No, it's not separate. It's behind this. It's just we think it's just too expensive. So we did several things to reduce the cost of the players to make this game affordable. So one thing you see is we remove the 50-50 system. Another thing is we put this high rarity, even the featured characters into this standard banner. We let these free-to-play players can easily get them by lucky and or by hard working to collect more these free resources. And another thing is we reduce the price. So I think it's a standard price is 160 gems or crystals or any other
I agree, Felix.
In other games, but we reduced it to 100. That's already a huge discount. So in one pool, you only need 100 crystals in our game. And another thing is,
what does the crystal cost, though?
We had a lot of seasons also give quite a lot of free pools, we call it animals prototypes and crystals. So the thing is, we just want to be more free-to-play friendly. We hope a lot of players, if you love our game, you can support us. Of course, then we can create more content for you. But we also, in general, there are the free-to-play players are even larger audience base. So we know that, and so we want everybody to enjoy our game. So we want these players to have a better experience. So we made several changes. So that's what we think about this gacha in general, or the price, even the price in general.
And if I can, I just wanted to zoom in on one thing there, which was the light and dark units are also in this. Like, so you have a rate up banner for normal elements and then light dark. I'm just going to refer to them as light dark for this. And then you also have a standard banner for the normal elements and then light dark as well. But you can still get those light dark units from the standard element standard banner, which I couldn't believe it when I got my Lily in the beta from that banner, because that's a massive thing. Like, you don't see that with light dark units typically in these style of games. And on top of that, like, the fact for those playing at home, like, this is gonna be my strategy as I'm known as the free-to-play sweat lord. When you're getting into the game, and I love that every character goes straight into the standard banner, and so if you're starting even a bit later, but even at launch, you've got those cheaper summons on the standard banner with a lower pity and a soft pity, which makes it a lot easier to get more high rarity characters. So you can put your emphasis there to build out your roster and then start targeting new characters as they come out. And you can do that because of the system of everyone going straight in. Even if you start a bit later, you still have that option to get a really good roster of characters from just using that standard banner. So I think the playoff between the standard and the rate up is a really, really strong thing, even for the longevity of new players coming in.
And think about the thing is very the dupe system, right? Duplicates. So in Etheria, you only need one and 5 is different. You need 5, it's 5 times more expensive, right? So when you get 1, you get unlock the full mechanics. You only need the in-game free upgrade resource to upgrade the skills and
no dupes needed.
The mechanics of the skills, it's already there. You only get 1, it's enough. I think that's also a big decision, but we hope it will create a better experience.
It's enough, or it's all you need?
Yeah, definitely. I think that is a pain point for a lot of players in gacha games, especially recently, where it's like, oh, if you want to, like, this, you can get this character, but if you want to play them the way they were intended to be played, you need to actually get 3 copies of them and their weapon, and it's just not feasible. When I looked at the duping system on my first stream when I played Etheria, I was like, no way, these are just very simple stat increases. So there is a benefit to it, but it's not like a benefit that changes the gameplay that you're going to experience.
So you can get dupes that give you buffs, but nothing crazy.
And I'm sorry, but I'm just on a rant here, so I'm going to keep going. The other thing that you mentioned was one of the biggest things is the no more leveling up fodder characters to feed to increase your
oh snap, really?
your characters. Like,
No
that is a
food
big thing, 'cause
champions.
often in these style of games, half the time you spend is just repeating campaign stages just to level up that fodder, which, you know, has its purpose, but it's a bit tedious and it's not as exciting. Whereas in Etheria, all those materials to keep upgrading your characters are given through events, in-game systems, the quote-unquote tower mode, all that sort of stuff. That's where you can get all
Holy
those
snap.
things, and it came at a pretty decent rate. You can also somewhat farm them in the experience stage if you want to as well, and then use them to fuse up as well. So there is that.
It's
option
so
if you're
insane,
really
Joseph.
desperate to get a
I'm
few
thinking
up.
that's what I'm trying.
But in
I'm
general,
holding
the
back, but that's what I
income's
wanted to
pretty
say.
good on
Not
them.
having to farm
And
dupes. You
it
get
just
your
means that
upgrade
when
materials
you're
through
actually
events. It's
spending your
insane.
stamina in game, it's always going to be something exciting. Either you're going for modules or you're going for shells. And for me, when I play these style of gacha games, that's almost as fun as summoning a character, is seeing if I got that, you know, that god tier piece of gear with the 4 optimal substats, you know, and stuff like that. So I think it just makes the general daily gameplay a lot more exciting, because that leveling up or even the campaign
Melody,
stages
you're
is
funny.
now sort of removed from the game.
Yeah.
This I want to add 2 more sentences, because I think this is the duplicate system, and for this, how to say, you don't have to have this feed other characters to other characters. This kind of setting is actually from the community, because they talk about and give us.
It sounds
feedback
so amazing,
times
Joseph.
to times. Oh,
Joseph, did you
shouldn't-
pre-register with my
shouldn't
code?
because
Pre-register with the
a
QR
lot of
code right
people
here.
talking
It
about
gets
this.
you
We
some
think
free
we
rewards
really
or something.
Take it serious, and it's really how to say.
Hopefully you can get you into the
painful
beta.
experience when they play other games. So as a game release in 2025, so I think the thing is we want to create just a better experience. So we hear from the community and we make these 2 changes. And
Yo, what up,
we
Ryan?
think it's even for
Welcome to the
ourselves,
stream, buddy.
It's much easier because we also play that. It's really a
Oh,
long
my
time
man.
just how to say leveling up these other characters. It's not fun. It's just not fun, right? So we hope to take this chance to thank the whole community, the players who support us for the long time, and we hope in the
Sure
future
will, Melody.
we release, you support us and give us feedbacks. We have our community manager here, and in our community you can also give all these feedbacks, and we will listen to you and take your suggestions seriously, and we hope to improve the game together.
Yeah,
I
I
love
think a
this,
lot of
man.
This stuff just makes this a great experience for new players. Like as we talked about, like when you're introducing a game to your friends that you're already like a year or 2 deep in, and like you're like, oh, they don't have all the characters, they can't do anything. I just think it's going to be a great opportunity to build a long-lasting like core community, both of free players and paid players. And you know, for competitive
Turn-based strategy.
all these tournaments coming up, I
JRPG.
think that's going to be the key highlight here, and just having a core community that we can build and grow like that is going to be huge for this game, and I'm super excited. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate your time. There's been so many great questions going on, and thank you, Jack, for being so transparent about everything.
He was transparent.
We're all super excited. So just letting you all know, Etheria will launch officially on June 5th.
June 5th.
Make sure to pre-register for the official launch, and that'll be live across all major game stores. You can access the official Etheria website to pre-register on whatever platform you prefer, and you'll have access to some unique rewards and some codes on top of that when you register. So there's a lot waiting for you guys. Just make sure you stay tuned to the website and our social media pages. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. It was really fun talking with you guys.
See you in Etheria. See you.
Guys, this looks absolutely incredible. Everything that they spoke of was really like the things that they mentioned here were. So I'm comparing this to Raid, right? I play Raid Shadow Legends. Same genre, kind of. This is a JRPG, that's an RPG, dark fantasy game. A lot of the things that are frustrating within Raid, they've removed from this. Duplicates needed for upgrades. Farming fodder, like basically farming champions and leveling them to feed to your champions, removed from the game. Heavy focus on PvP inside of Etheria Restart. This really looks like it's going to absolutely be amazing. So I want to remind you guys that I did start a channel that's called Etheria Restart. It's right here. No videos yet on the channel, but they are coming very soon. Look at Vulcan. He's right there streaming the same thing that I'm streaming right now. We have our artwork made. We are ready to go. And you're going to be seeing videos on that channel very soon. So I urge you guys to head on over to Etheria Restart and subscribe to the channel if you're interested in this. And also, if you want to get involved in the beta or the live release, make sure you go right here to register for the game so that you can get extra awards in early and just be playing this alongside of me. I'm going to be starting up. They didn't call it a guild. They didn't call it a clan. I forget what it was called. But I will be starting one. It'll probably be called like Etheria or something like that. And I would love it if you guys all here joined me. This is going to be a ton of fun. And honestly, when I started playing Raid on my Raid Shadow Legends channel, I was learning about all of this stuff. Yo, we got Layla Fox coming on in with the Raid. What's up, Layla? How you doing? Thanks so much. I saw that you were just watching some of that as well. When I was playing Raid and learning it, I was learning the genre. It was like one of the, not the first time, but one of the first times that I got into the genre. Now having a much deeper understanding of it than I did a year ago, going into Etheria Restart with that understanding is going to be a massive advantage for me. So, oh yes, I think it was called Unions. You're right, Silly Nugs. You're right. What's up, Layla? What's up, Layla's community? Nice to drop on in. Thanks for coming on through. What do you think of Etheria Restart? This looks pretty freaking epic to me. Really looking forward to diving in. We got about a month. Less than a month, actually. Less than a month. Are you going to be covering it, Layla? Yeah, it looks fun, in-depth, and it seems to have a lot of quality of life. Honestly, some of the things that I think the devs were really focusing in on, or at least the conversation that was being had that was pretty transparent and honest, was that they really care about the free-to-play players and they care about the gameplay loop, which is super important that we don't often see. They're less worried about how much money are they going to make per transaction for champion and more worried about let's keep the game balanced so the experience is good for players, whether they're free-to-play or paid players. So lots of positivity from what I was hearing them come out with. Looking forward to playing this one myself. Again, guys, this stream was sponsored by Etheria Restart, and if you use this code, you get on in, pre-register. They give you some extra awards and stuff, and it's going to be just a good time. Go check out my channel, Etheria Restart, where I'm going to be uploading on a regular basis when this game goes live. Plus, I'll be doing some stuff, news and related things before it even goes live. And it looks like we'll be doing some collaborations with Layla Fox as well, who's a content creator that focuses on Raid Shadow Legends, cosplay, and now potentially Etheria Restart. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around. I know that a lot of you started out sitting here. Yes, June 5th is that date. A lot of you guys started out in here watching me play Moco and hanging out with that community, but you stuck around and you got to see something new. Unions, where you could play with friends, free-to-play friendly, taking a lot of quality of life into effect here for the gameplay and free-to-play players. June 5th is the date that this officially releases, and I believe it's, what is it, May 8th? Yes, May 8th, the beta test comes out through the 19th, where they're going to be able to test out the monetization of the game, and anything that you spend, you get reimbursed for, I think ×2, and then it negates down depending on how much you actually spend. Man, this one's exciting. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoyed streaming for you. As you guys know, I go live across all of my channels 5 days a week, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Monday, Wednesday, Friday playing Moco, Tuesday playing Raid, and Thursday playing Diablo Immortal. Etheria Restart, once we get our channel up and rolling, will be worked into that mix as well, because we will do live streams there too. I'm getting out of here because I'm hungry and I got to get ready for bed. So I appreciate all you sticking around. Hope you have a great rest of the day or evening, and hope you're as pumped for Etheria Restart as I am. Thanks, Layla, for the raid. Thanks, everyone, for all the chats and conversation. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Peace out, guys.